With me, the Jeremiah, and today I really wanted to do an iPhone SE review, but one problem, I don't have the iPhone SE. So basically, this is just saying thank you for the subs and yeah. Without you, I wouldn't be. Well, I think God first, and thank you. And today I'm gonna be showing a video from Jonathan Morris, a tech review that has the iPhone SE. And show you a review. If you want to see a card about all the iPhone SE came out, all that stuff up there, that video basically explains about. So with me, the Jeremiah, the iPhone SE box is gonna be, I'm gonna show you a clip from Jonathan Morris, the whole clip, and if you want to watch the video from his channel, go down the comments below. Comments, not description. All my links are now gonna be at the comments. The new update of the Jeremiah update of the 2,000 subs. Thank you. On to that video.
Yo guys, Jonathan here, and this is the 2020 iPhone SE. Got a quick unboxing, and yep, there's definitely gonna be some familiarness to the box because that's really what makes the iPhone SE special. It more or less takes the body of an iPhone 8 but packs the internals of an 11 or 11 Pro. But unlike those two, the big deal here is that this starts out at $399, so I'm really excited to jump in. So this is the black iPhone SE, and it's really pretty simple in terms of options. You have black, white, and product red. What is kind of cool with product red though is in these crazy times, it does help support the fight against COVID-19. By the time you're watching this, pre-orders have definitely gone up, so if you grabbed one, let me know which color, configuration, and ultimately why you're excited for the 2020 iPhone SE. Right smack as soon as you whip out the literature, there's reference to Touch ID, which is something again we haven't seen since iPhone 8. Unlike that iPhone 8 though, as we check out the SIM card tool, there is now dual SIM and eSIM support with the 2020 iPhone SE. Past that, we have all the small print, the fine details, the things you should and should not do, and of course it would not be an Apple unboxing without Apple stickers. So as we neatly kind of pack that away and take a closer look at the iPhone SE, one of the first things you'll notice is that Apple logo, which is now right smack in the middle. We first saw this move with the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro, and initially while that was a little jarring because we had always seen the logo towards the top of an iPhone, as the design changed, as it evolved, as it got cleaner with less things on the back of the phone, I think symmetrically it makes sense, much like a MacBook, and I like the fact that there is now a uniform look across the iPhone lineup. Some upgrades here over the original iPhone SE are going to be support for wireless charging. There is also IP67 water and dust resistance. As we talk about that original iPhone SE though, it's hard not to appreciate the design on there, which was based off iPhone 4, aka the Michael Jordan of iPhone designs. Hopefully though, fingers crossed, we'll see some of that being brought back and implemented into the iPhone 12, and if you share similar thoughts, drop a like down below. From there we have a pair of lightning earpods, and while the original iPhone SE did have a headphone jack, Apple actually ditched that on the iPhone 7, which meant no headphone jack on the iPhone 8, and ultimately no headphone jack here as well. Food for thought though, shout out to Matt Gonzalez for pointing this out. With the price point of the iPhone SE, you could grab it, AirPods, and an Apple Watch all for less than the price of an iPhone 11 Pro, which is kind of crazy. Next, got a USB-A to lightning cable, and as we hop over to the not so fast 5-watt USB charging brick, while it's not in the box, new SE does support fast charging via USB-C to lightning, and if you're looking for a good and expensive option, I'll drop a couple options down below. So I think what makes the new SE so compelling is this. On the right is the iPhone 11 Pro Max, which starts out at $1099. The regular iPhone 11 Pro is $999, and then you have the iPhone SE, which is $600 and $700 cheaper, which features the same exact A13 Bionic processor. Now, as far as what that translates to in terms of performance over previous models, there is a huge jump over not only the original SE, but the iPhone 8 as well. And I think the immediate reaction for most people is going to be, why do you need that much power in a tiny compact budget 4.7-inch smartphone? Right there we got to stop and realize that processor performance goes way beyond benchmarks or swiping through app pages. It immediately affects the image pipeline in the camera, so Smart HDR, portrait mode, being able to see and preview that in real time. Video stabilization, higher frame rates, power management within the actual phone itself, so you have better battery life. And then maybe more importantly above all that is the longevity of the phone, not just performance, but software updates as well. This will be a relevant phone for the next 2, 3, maybe even 4 years at least. Now, one of the differences between the iPhone SE and the iPhone 11 or 11 Pro is you're given a Face ID for Touch ID. It's been a minute since I used Touch ID, but like I talked about in my impressions video, we're almost in this weird full circle backwards world where because of quarantine and the virus and having to wear face masks, where Face ID doesn't work that well if you're wearing a mask, Touch ID is really useful right now. Touch ID was always fast and there's no difference here, and it's really got me kind of tempted to switch over, especially just with how things are right now. One of the other big differences with the iPhone SE compared to the 11 Pro or 11 for that matter is the camera. You get a single 12 megapixel wide angle lens, so no telephoto, no ultra wide, which for me I really love. You do however get the same image processing as the iPhone 11 lineup, so you're going to get things like portrait mode and smart HDR. Definitely want to test out the camera further for the full review, so if you have questions on that or with the SE in general,